given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business.
All right, guys, so the question of the day around the studio has been, do we think that Wendy Williams was really forthcoming with her admission of being in the sober house? Because here's the thing. We really didn't get a lot of information about why she was there and if she was there because of, a relapse with drugs and what drugs, specifically crack and cocaine, which she has admitted to in the past. And did she lie about being out so long for her Graves' disease when she was really, having a relapse instead? So I really don't think she was very forthcoming with that. And I get that she probably wouldn't want to be, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's a little weird, And I think it left a lot of people, particularly her viewers, confused as to what she was really trying to say and what she was really admitting to. However, what we do know is that there have been photos of her with her husband with another woman on vacation. So this is the alleged mistress that everybody has been talking about. And it's just kind of odd that all of this is coming out at the same time. And what I know now is I feel really kind of bad for Wendy, but what I wanted to do in this particular video, I wanted to ask our staff here, our producers, our line producers, our editors, our directors, my co-hosts, what they thought about this whole story, because we had a great discussion about it, but I wanted to get clear on what people are really thinking, particularly people who work in the industry, like what we really think is going on, because this is kind of interesting and it's kind of juicy. And I think that everybody is like, everybody has an opinion about it. And I think that we really just want her to kind of come clean with all of this, but you be the judge. So, Wendy Williams, is she back on the drugs or not? What's your response to that?
When are you thinking of doing that for?
I'm doing it now.
Oh. What do you mean if she's back on the drugs? She never left the drugs.
Ooh. Why do you think that?
What do I think that? Listen, this revelation that she's living in a sober house, to me, there's something going on there. Because why does this come out the day after her Hunter Foundation launches this website, this helpline to help people suffering from drug abuse or alcohol abuse? So this news comes out the day after they launch that website. Do they want more hits? Do they want more callers? I don't know. I think there's something there that's going on. I don't believe everything. I'm a bit jaded.
Me too. I think there's something to it. I think she's lying about something. I think she's covering up for the fact that she might be back on drugs and she is being abused.
Not back on drugs. She never left them. How can you be back if you never left?
I don't know. You don't think she had a few good years?
No. I think she was hitting that pipe right before the show. She comes out all piped. And she's like, how you doing? No, honey, that's how you doing. She's doing good because she just hit that pipe before coming on stage.
We're going to ask our co-host, Anna, do you believe that Wendy Williams is back on drugs? Yes or no?
She's at least back on diet pills and stuff like that.
Ooh.
No, seriously. What?
That's still a drug.
Of course it's still a drug. I think that's how she got started. So now she's maybe not on the crack, but she's probably still on the, fen or whatever.
And she's a real housewife. She knows these things.
I know these things.
Okay, so I'm here with Ileana, one of our producers.
Hello. Like I always say, don't look at the face.
Okay, so the question, guys, is Wendy Williams back on drugs?
She's always been on drugs.
Oh.
I think so too, though.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have the facts, but
It's looking like it, right?
Like her facial expressions say drugs.
But it almost seems like she really didn't want anybody to ever find out. Like
Yeah.
I think somebody was probably blackmailing her
for sure.
to
I don't
get out the truth.
I think she's tried very hard to like hide it. Like I said, I don't know the facts. Like I don't know, but I think she's tried very hard. I think she's tried very hard to like hide it. But those facial expressions, like they make it hard to hide that. So I think she's always been on drugs, and now that people are blackmailing her or just talking about it
These
in
are just
general, it's getting
speculations.
harder.
We don't know
Yeah.
for sure.
But we don't know for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really what you guys think, though.
Exactly.
Like, so I want the general opinion of people who work in television. Like, what do we think? Like, is she on drugs or not?
I think she's on drugs, but I also think she has a lot of problems. So maybe that's her way of coping with things.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
what do you think?
I-
What do you think the problems are?
Well, I think that
Wasn't her
most
husband cheating on her too?
relationship problems can be very bad sometimes, and like for example, everyone deals with problems in different ways. So maybe her way of coping with it is by being on drugs. So I feel bad for her.
And plus,
for
since you're
Wendy Williams.
in the spotlight, everybody knows your problems, everybody knows your drama. So I think that her resorting to drugs was kind of like an outlet to escape and numb the pain, you know, to just make it seem, because a lot of people do admire her, a lot of people watch her show and look up to her and look forward to seeing her on
She's
TV
good at
every
what she
single
does.
day. So I mean, you're not going to want to see somebody that's depressed on the television, so I feel like this was a way that she, went around it.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I also think that sometimes, I also think that sometimes people who are in the limelight, everyone wants to consider them like role models and stuff, but we forget to realize that they're also human and they have their own lives and they go through their own like trials and tribulations. And so how we go through that sometimes is a little bit more heightened when we're in the spotlight. Like there's so much pressure and there's so many people who deal with drug addiction anyway. So I think when you have I think some people are definitely more prone to fall into addiction, but I think it's part of like a mental illness. Like you think that once you start doing it, you just jump into that. Like it's easier to do it and it's so much harder to stop.
Yeah, and also she's not doing it. If she is doing it, she's not doing it to party. She's not in the party scene. She's really struggling, so she's using it as some kind of getaway.
For sure.
Yeah, and like Dora said, so many people have addiction problems and drug usage is going up. So I don't know. I feel like she does need help, and I think she's heading the right way by being in this institution that's helping her. So I just hope she gets better. I know that abusive relationships can be very hard on people, so I just hope she gets the help she needs.
And it's something that she's been struggling with for years. So yeah.
She's having these relationship issues, obviously she's having health issues as well, but sometimes it's harder for you to know the shifting, because like what you're saying, she's not doing the partying, right? She's doing it through
So they think she's on drugs. And there you guys have it. That's the verdict on what the people are thinking about Wendy Williams. I don't really know what she's doing or what she's got going on, but I can definitely tell you guys that we need to keep her in our thoughts and prayers. I'm in love with Wendy Williams myself. I love this show, and she inspires me to do what I do every day. So we'll see what happens in the coming months to see if she actually confesses to what she's been doing. But we will be keeping up with that story on Daily Flash. Tune in to dailyflash.tv for more information, and keep following this channel and be sure to subscribe, all right? I'm gonna get some sun.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.